Hey guys, I hope everybody and your families had a great Thanksgiving this year. And now that the weekend's upon us, happy weekend to you as well. But guys, I was going over some ideas because it is wintertime and it does get very cold where I'm at. Not extremely. I'm not in an extreme state, but it does get cold. So I was kind of thinking over some things and different ideas of little things that I could put into my safe, things I wouldn't necessarily want in my car just to ward off any kind of smash and grab where I wouldn't have to worry. Like, for instance, my Leatherman Wave. Love that thing. Surefire headlamp. Right there is, what, 175 bucks. Of course, the Glock. And I could get an extra mag in there. But I just was kind of thinking, you know, if anything would happen, or if you'd break down, or you wanted to help somebody along the road, I was actually going to put a regular flashlight in here, a spare. But, like I said, I just got to thinking that if you're going to help somebody or do something and you need a light, the headlamp would probably be the most valuable thing to have in that situation. You know, and chances are if somebody comes out with a tow truck, they're going to have a headlamp. I also put an extra Surefire CR123 battery. Like, you want, sorry about that. The joys of doing a video, right? But you want to have the, you know, strongest power batteries you can have. So I wouldn't go with rechargeables on that. I would keep the original Surefire batteries in there. And there's the Leatherman Wave, like I said, and the Glock. And, of course, this does close down. I don't even really have to put any pressure on it. I could lock it without even touching the top of it. But let's see if the Leatherman Wave will go in there and close with all of the items that... I got all the extra bits and the little socket adapter for that Leatherman Wave. I got the little socket adapter that gives you an extension. And what's really cool is, guys, I just got my O-light mounted to the steel frame of the car door. See it right there, right in midair. And I just moved it down to where I wanted it. It's right on the steel by the magnetic base, and that's how I can see what I'm doing here. But let's see if that Leatherman Wave will fit in there with the pouch and all of its bits. Okay, so I haven't tried it yet. I just stopped the camera to put it into its pouch. And we're going to see what we got. So there it is right there. I'm thinking there will be enough give for that to work. Still get the Surefire headlamp in there. And we'll put the battery, the spare battery right there. Let's see, will it close down? No problem at all. Right there is the pressure it takes to close down, and I could lock that. So, guys, I'm still really loving this safe. Like I said, I'm just giving you guys some ideas. If you got room in the safe, think of what you could carry in there that could maybe help you if you needed it in the wintertime. Even if it's not winter, even if you're in California, whatever, Florida, you're driving around, you have a headlamp in there, something happens to your car, something happens to somebody on the side of the road, you want to be a good Samaritan, you want to be a sheepdog, you want to get out, you want to help, strap that on. You'd be good to go. You know, most civilians don't carry capabilities with them. Now, I won't say everyone, but I'm just going to say your average people out there don't carry supplies. That's just from my experience. Now, I know a lot of us gun guys, and most of you viewing this video do, but you know how it is, guys. A lot of the general public, they don't prepare. All right, guys, as sometimes happens when you're doing these videos, I forgot to mention something else that I had been thinking about on my mind when talking about getting a safe together, using all of its capacity, geared more toward wintertime or just, you know, car maintenance in general. And one thing I didn't mention was putting a little bit of cash in there. Nothing huge, but just throw a little bit of cash in there. And I'll tell you the reason why. If you're in a small town, or if you're just somewhere and they might not take a card, or if you break down and it's the middle of the night and you're in a tiny little town and the tow truck driver might only take cash, you just never know. You may run out of gas. The guy may say, hey, I'll come and put the gas in the car, but we only accept cash. I can't take a credit card. Believe it or not, there's still places like that in a lot of areas of the country. Or, like I said, you might just be somewhere where the credit card machine's down. I've went to restaurants before and walked in and they said, hey, you know, we can't we can't serve you because, or we can't serve you unless you have cash. Our credit card machine's down. I remember back in the day, I don't, of course, go to Taco Bell or any fast food now, but back in the day, I was going to Taco Bell quite often, and I remember waiting in a long line at Taco Bell, and I got to the drive-thru window, and they said, sorry, but we got to let you know up front that we're only taking cash. Our credit card machine's down, and it's going to be down until tomorrow. So, pop your safe, right there's some cash. All right, guys, just wanted to add that in. H4T, out.